space is the space you get left over. So here is a star. Here is also a star. This is the shape, the space that is left over from making my original shape, which is the star. So they're both still a star, but this is the negative star and this is the positive star. Here's another example. Okay, I only drew triangles here. That's all I drew, but I wrote hi by placing the triangles so that this negative space, this open space, is the word, the letters, hi. So that is a message in the negative space. So I drew triangles and the leftovers created the word hi. I hope that makes sense. So what you need is a big colored piece of paper, doesn't really matter what color, and then a smaller black square. The first thing we're going to do is find center. Just eyeball it. Use your fingers, make sure, okay, I have 4 fingers over here and 4 fingers over here. Okay, it's nice and even. Now I'm going to take my pencil and draw lightly my corners. All 4 corners so that I can come back and put the square back. I'm going to take my square and I'm going to take my scissors now, and I'm not going to draw lines, I'm just going to cut. Part of this project, I do want you to try to be bold, but also just be thoughtful and be careful before you make a cut. I'm going to make a cut into my square, and then I'm going to go back and lay my square back and open it up like it's a little door. Okay, did you see that? So I put the shape right back on top of where I made it, and then I open it like it's a little door. And now I have a triangle and a triangle. This negative space is a triangle. I would now glue this if I was perfectly happy with it, but I'm going to show you one more thing. I'm going to cut another triangle out of this triangle. And now I can open this one like another little door, and I created more of a diamond and another triangle and triangle. So it's like a double triangle. You're going to keep doing that. Every time you make a cut and you're happy with it, you're going to lay it down like this, and then you're going to glue your little cuts. So you're going to need your glue stick, and this is what I would recommend doing, is hold your glue stick and swipe your shape through the glue instead of putting it down on your table and gluing it, because then glue is going to get all over the table. And just really make sure, like stop and pause and make sure you're gluing the correct side of the shape, because otherwise it's not going to be a mirror image. It's not going to work perfectly if you glue the wrong side. Okay, now I'm going to move on to my next side, and this time I might want to make a curvy shape, and I think it looks interesting if you stick with this a similar like theme almost. So I'm going to, even though my shape, I did a triangle, now I'm doing a curve, I'm going to make another cut just like I did on the triangle. So now I lay my paper back where it was, triangles line up, here's my shape, I put it back like a puzzle, I flip it open like a little door, I put my shape back, flip it open like a little door. Okay, and then I would glue that. And we're gluing as we go so that we don't lose pieces. And it's also helpful, I think, so that nothing gets flipped upside down. Because that also, if you just have a whole bunch of little cuts and shapes on your table, that's when accidents happen where you glue the wrong side. You're not maybe thinking as you go. Okay, now I'm going to do the other side. Another triangle. Had to remember which side to cut from. You always want to cut from that outside edge. Okay, so put my triangle back, open it like a little door. Put my triangle back, open it like a little door. Okay, and I would glue, but I'm not going to do that just right now because I don't want this video to be forever long. And I'm going to do a square. Put it back, open it like a little door. There we go. Okay, now this, it's interesting, but it could be even more interesting. I could add more smaller cuts around. You can even add triple cuts if you would want to. Add another layer. I'll show you with this one since it's not glued down. Oops. So that would be like, yeah, a triple cut, a triple triangle there. Get creative, use organic lines or geometric lines, but that's essentially it. Just always make sure you're putting the piece back like a puzzle and opening it up and gluing the side that needs to go down. Your little corner marks. And glue. And once again, I'm going to just double and triple check that I'm gluing the correct side. So I'm going to take, line it up, and now I'm going to flip it over, and that's where I'm putting the glue. And this time I will glue on my desk. And you don't have to go all the way to the edge, it will stick down. Just put glue all around, and then I should be able to just flip it back, line it up. My little corner marks are gone, but it should line up with all my glued shapes. Push it down really good and Put your name on it, and it's finished. Hope you enjoyed it. Have fun.